Hey, there we are, Amber. Good to see you in the kitchen, baby. I love cooking with you. So yeah, get started for us. Let's get going here.
How much olive oil?
So we got our olive oil. Figure about a tablespoon and a half. And Amber is a recipe follower. How long we been together, baby?
27 years.
Oh, love you. So yeah, you got a medium heat there. We put about a tablespoon of olive oil in there. And if you feel like that's hot enough, let's add that chicken.
Chicken first?
Yep. So there's our ground chicken. We bought that in the store. That's a pound of ground chicken. If you can find the thigh, the darker meat that has a little more flavor. If not, no big deal. Don't knock yourself out. This is breast meat. About 1 pound of chicken. We're feeding 4 guests tonight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna brown that chicken in the olive oil. Could you toss in a little salt and pepper there for me? I just think seasoning along the way really layers things nicely. So the recipe is calling for to taste. Let's call it that way. Just the way you like it. So yeah, Amber's laid the chicken into the pan here in the hot olive oil in the hot pan. We're gonna brown this chicken. We're gonna kick it around for about 10 minutes. What's gonna happen is a little moisture is going to occur by cooking the chicken down. The rule of thumb or the chef tip here is you wanna cook this chicken until that moisture evaporates. So it's not really happening yet. It's gonna happen as that chicken cooks. The rule of thumb would be 10 minutes. So I wanted to get in on that moisture I was talking about. So when you start cooking this chicken, which is gonna take about 10 minutes to get it done, to finish it properly. But this moisture that comes out, it's a natural component that comes out from cooking that chicken at the appropriate temperature. This is a nice rule of thumb and a nice chef tip. When that moisture evaporates or leaves the pan, that's when you know your chicken is ready and you can add your other ingredients to complete your ragu. Yo, how's that going? Looking good, baby.
Well, it's left the pan.
All right, it has left the pan. It's time. Let's start that ragu. Let's layer the flavor. Let's get your shallot. Let's drop that in there. That's about a 1/4 cup. Let's get your garlic. That's a tablespoon of garlic. Rosemary. Oh, rosemary. That's a tablespoon of rosemary. So we're gonna stir this around. Amber is like a champion until it becomes aromatic. That's the rule of thumb at home. You'll know when to move on to the next step, or when that layer is added, when it's time to move on. We're gonna say 2 minutes right now, but you can use your senses, because that's all really good stuff. So when that becomes aromatic, that's when you know to go to the next step in the recipe, in our ragu. What do you think, baby?
Pretty aromatic.
Let's give it another minute.
Okay.
Let it come out a little bit. Remember, our concept around cooking is patience. So even though we want to get things done quickly, it's still important to be a little patient to maximize the flavor. So you have your Italian white wine over there. which we love. So we're gonna add about a half a cup. And I know you like measuring things, but just go for it, man. Just pour that in there. Oh yeah, that's it. Looks good. Nice work. So this is another layer. And what's gonna happen here is we're gonna reduce down for another few minutes. And see, Amber she is organizing her pan, all those little brown bits. It's all part of flavor in this ragu before we add our sauce bars. So Amber's added another layer with that white wine. I'm thinking you need just another splash in there, baby.
All right.
Let's go with another splash. There we go. So we're gonna give that another few minutes. Figure 2 minutes. Let that all evaporate into those ingredients. And you can see how Amber is organizing her pan, organizing and picking up those brown bits for the work that she's already done. That's really good flavor there. Wow, things are moving along. Oh, great music. Wow, shot the sheriff. Here we are. So you're layering chicken ragu. We're ready for the marinara sauce bars. We're adding 3 sauce bars today. So there's Amber, just starting to get things going there with our marinara sauce bars and our chicken ragu. And you'll see that those bars will melt down into the goodies that Amber has already layered in. That'll melt down for you, baby. Just let that roll.
Patience.
Awesome. What was the word you used?
Patience.
Oh, I love that word. Thank you. Yes, Amber, how's it looking?
Wonderful.
I'll tell you what, you know, as fun as it is to capture this on video with you, the one thing we miss is how are the aromatics on that? I mean, does that smell good or what? I mean, that's like, is it right? I mean, it fills the kitchen. It's awesome. So that is a ragu. I mean, our bars are pretty much, how do you feel? Are they reduced down there?
Almost.
Oh, a little bit more, I see, okay. But it looks great. You know, the way of the Italian kitchen in our household, we need to taste before we serve. So once that bar is officially melted down, we might have to do a little taste test. You cool with that?
Sure.
All right. Hey, Amber. Thanks for cooking today.
Thanks for having me.
You're adorable. And you're a good cook. So you know the drill.
Oh, wow. Can you see that herb? The green?
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow. That is so good. Wow, really flavorful.
Wow. Chicken ragu in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amber.